superstars. This is Kelfa. So this is Vince volatility 75 on the 4 hours. I've been thinking and looking for buys on volatility 75. After on the daily time frame, I saw that this bullish candle engulfed this whole bearish candle here, this pattern formed here from here. So this is the concept that I've been explaining or teaching for some time now. So I can see a swing low that has been formed here on the daily time frame. So I can see a low on this bearish candle here, and I can see a lower low with this candle, and I can see a lower high, and the candle with the lower high engulfed everything and closes above the first candle, the candle that has the low. It closed above it. So that is a sign to me that we are going to go bullish. We are likely to go bullish. And I will explain the context around this in a bit. But notice the next daily candle open made its way down, left a wick down, retrace. So it is on the fourth candle that I would take, or the third candle I would take an entry. But you notice it opened, made its way down, pushed up, and then but closed just below, below the engulfing candle, just closed by it. And then the fourth candle took off, went up, and then closed above all of them. So this is a double confirmation that we are likely to go bullish. And notice the next candle closed above, and then the subsequent candles, look at, we are having like a push down or a retracement, but that also looks like a new kind of swing high that is being formed. And if I can explain that, that is because price traded into this bearish fair value gap up here, and therefore so we are seeing this rejection, and then this bearish candle closing just below this previous candle here, and then the current daily candle made its way up to retest up and then drop down, and it's trying to push down, right? It's trying to push down, but my anticipation is that price is likely, that this daily candle is likely to close up or to close above or to push up to the upside. So it's likely that this candle is likely to close to the upside than to close bearish. If it closes bearish, then it means that price wants to keep dropping. Price wants to drop. And why will it drop? There is a fair value gap here. There is this space. Notice the high of this bearish candle here, and then the low of this candle does not overlap. So this space here is a space where price can trade into. And if it defiles this place and keep trading to the downside and takes this low, then this whole pattern or buy setup is invalidated. And then if it trades into the low side, it's likely we might see a push into this fair value gap, and then price will drop. Price will keep going down. Price will keep going down. So that is what is likely to happen. But for now, I'm using this order block, and then notice that on the 4 hour, I also noticed that on the 4 hour, there is this bullish candle that pushed the upside. This bullish candle took off and broke structure, took this high off, broke structure. And when it broke structure, it left this gap. Notice the low of this small bearish candle, and then the high of this candle and the low of this candle doesn't overlap. So there is a space, which is a fair value gap. So that is where price traded into and then pushed up and then has traded into it again for a possible retest. So if price doesn't trade down to take out the fair value gap area or this entire order block here, then we are likely that we'll keep pushing up to this area. And then if price closes above this high on the 4-hour, we are likely to be going up, and that will mean that this buy setup from the daily time frame perspective on volatility 75 is valid. It's valid. Okay, so this is the entry again. I'm monitoring on 30 minutes and 15 minutes. I'm monitoring again to see. This is where I took the entry, so I waited for price to drop into this area, and I took the entry. And so my stop loss would just be somewhere below, somewhere around here, or probably here. If it takes out this whole entire area, then I might not hold this trade. I might close. Yeah, but I'll be looking at the stop loss around somewhere here or somewhere here. So I'll give it room to operate and see what happens. So I'll keep you updated on it, how it will go, and then I will let you know. Yeah, so so far I am in a little bit profit on the trade right now. The trade is still running. The first order is in a loss, and then the additional order that I placed is in some little profit right now. So I can decide to, yeah, I'm not closing and I'm not breaking even right now because it hasn't taken off yet. So I will keep holding and wait and see what will happen. So the other reason why I am buying is still from the daily time frame perspective. I could see that so price has been trading within this particular range for a long time, from this range to this range in the upside here, this range here. So notice price push from downside here, took off to the upside, and then retrace into this area, giving us this range, going up, dropping down, going up, dropping down, up and down. But this time when it dropped down, it took out all this entire lows. Okay, so making an intention to go down. But as it dropped down and broke out of this consolidation, market just pushed to the upside again. Okay, it's pushed to the upside again. Okay, so two signs. It's either it's just pushed up to retest and then will continue dropping down to the downside. And notice there is an area here that price can still trade into or keep pushing down. Or it's just faked to break down and then pushed to the upside. So we are likely, or it's possible that we might see price trading to the upside into this area again. Okay, trying to clear these highs, relative equal highs, also around this area. So that is why I'm trying to, or I'm buying, and then based on the other confirmation that I'm having on the with the candles, that's why I'm buying. So I believe that to buy, or the buy setup has more probability than to be looking for a sell setup. That's why I'm making that decision. The other thing is also that from this, if you check the last highs, relative equal highs here, and then there is a high here. The last highs, that is this entire area or zone, that took price to this low side. This give this price this low. Notice that from this low, price pushed up and then dropped a little bit, but this, from this area, it took off to engulf or break this entire high, the previous high. So this is a sign. Okay, so there is a low here on the entire pattern. There is a lower low here, and then the lower low pushed up to engulf the previous high zone here, and then gave us this guy. Okay, then from here price dropped all the way into this area. Okay, into this area, the exact same zone where price, the high where price broke those broke structure or changed character. Okay, so we have had a change of character, a change in the state of delivery. We are yet to have a break of structure. So we went up, dropped down. Okay, so it's, if we are able to trade from here into this zone and get a new high, then we have had a break of structure, BOS. Okay, so we have had a BOS on this entire pattern, and that will mean that volatility 75 might be going up more and more and more. Okay, so that's the context surrounding me finding a buy. And from, if you look at the Fibonacci, if you use the Fibonacci to measure this range, okay, this entire range from this low to this high, and looking at this retracement is probably around 61.8%, closer to 78%. That's where this consolidation whole thing is happening. Okay, so it's very light. So we are in the discount zone. So we are in the discount zone from this range. But if we check from this low to the top here, then we are like 100%. Okay, we are 100%. So like price took off and dropped down into where the source from where structure was broken. So when price took off from here, if you check closely, I can see that I can see closely from here, this area, that when price took off from here, one, it broke this highs, which is breaking of structure. Okay, and then two, it left this fair value gap. Okay, the high here, this candle from this block, the high here, and then the low here doesn't overlap. So it is inside that zone, that where price is right now. So price had been tapping into that fair value gap and had been reacting, going up, consolidating, until price finally swept or took out that that area. So kind of faking or using that as inducement, and then tapping into the order block itself. Okay, the order block itself. Okay, below here, the order block itself. So let's see if this setup is going to stand. Let's see if it's going to stand, if it's really going to stand. Let's see if it's going to hold. If it holds, we are going to really have a good buy. But I'm just risking a little bit, maybe going to risk about $10 or $15 on this account, and then I'll see how things will go. I'll keep you updated on how this trade turns out. Yeah, so the trade is still running on the 15 minutes. Yeah, so this is the 30 minutes. This 30-minute candle pushed up. The wick of that candle took off and then took out this previous 30 minutes candles high, but it rejected and dropped back into this area. So if this 30 minutes candle is able to close above, or also engulfs and closes above here, then we'll be good to go. On the fourth, on the next 30 minutes candle after this one, that may probably drop down to retest, but it might take us up. So notice there is the pattern forming on the 30 minutes again here. We have a low, a lower low. If this closes to be a lower high, then this is forming like a swing pattern. Okay, so it's about 7:05 my time, so I'm waiting for 25 minutes to see if this candle will close above, if this candle will close above this bullish candle here, or this last bearish candle. Once that happens, then it means we are having a break of structure. Okay, we're having a change of character. We're having a change of character, and then I'll expect the fourth candle to take us to a new high, and then so let me see if there is any fair value gap on a 30 minutes up here that price will want to trade into. No, I don't see anything. I don't see any fair value gap, maybe until this top here. So I'm trying to look for a reason why price will want to retrace or sell. I don't really see any fair value gap, but there is an order block here, and there's an order block too at the top here. So let's see. It's very likely that we might have a successful trade. So let's see. Let's see. Still in profit. So I took the entry on another account. Another account. Yeah, that entry is also on profit. Small profit right now. This is a small loss size on this account. And I also took the trade. I just took the trade on my demo account. Yeah, and that one is in like, I use a bigger lot size, so that is in around $90 profit right now. So I took the entry on that account, on the demo account. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. I'll keep monitoring it to see how it goes. Still dropping, and so moving up and down. So I'm waiting for 25 minutes, the next 25 minutes to see if this 30 minutes candle closes above, or still, if it drops to close down, then it's likely we might see a drop. So let me see. I'll keep monitoring and update. Yeah, so I'm still monitoring the trade. So I'm technically making $4, and then this one is in $1 loss. So technically, I'm in profit. Okay, technically I'm in profit. So in other words, I can say that. I'm in profit. Being in profit is the most important thing. Okay, for me, when you're in trading, if you're in a loss, yeah, it's different. You are in profit or breaking even. Okay, the most important thing is to break even or to make profit. Okay, that is the most important thing. So though losses are part of trading, but the most important thing is to break even or to make profit. So if this is in $2 loss and this is in $3 profit, then I'm breaking even technically, or I am in little profit. So with that, at this early stage, I can still say that this setup has at least given me something positive, something positive. Okay, at this point. So I'll come to you again with an update on how this whole trade turns out. But I can set a stop loss. I can set stop loss to break even. I can set stop loss to break even, or I can set stop loss to around these lows, this area here. I can set stop loss so that I will lock up, or I will risk only a small amount, okay, on this trade. I can set stop loss to break even. But other than that, I'm expecting price to push to the upside. Let me see. Let me use this trend line to guide. Okay, so from this trend line perspective, if I'm able to close, if price is able to close above the trend line here and reacts with this resistance, let me see. Yeah, if its price is able to close above the trend line, and after reacting with this high here, this resistance area here, and it doesn't drop, like I said, if the 30 minutes candle, the next 30 minutes candle closes bullish, then it's a sign that technically price might want to trade to get to this high, and that will be a lot of profit. So I will take a partial profit when it gets here, and then I will expect price to trade all the way up here, and technically from here, then there will be a better confirmation that we will be going more bullish. I might add new positions, or I might just keep holding for the rest of the days in the week. So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see. Still waiting to see. Still waiting to see.